Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool, and I got knives headed out to Victor and Dean at the Shank House. They are in Memphis, Tennessee. theshankhouse.com, 901-209-1040. And we've got some super cool Fat Daddies and some other stuff. Let's see what we have. Just a pretty bare bones, straightforward, old school 187 drop point with a D2 PVD blade, OD green handle. This is the original way you could order it. That's it. No bells and whistles, just standard. So old school 187 G10 187 drop point. Praetorian T with a 3V, a dirty, very cool 3V Vulcan drop point. The handles are bead blasted, so you'll notice if I bring them into the light a little bit, no texturing that kind of mats it out. It is a little more prone to scratching, so I encourage anyone who carries this knife that it will scratch. Just be careful. The hardware, the pivots have been bead blasted and blue anodized. The spacers are shiny blue, and the clip is flamed. So an overall dark and brooding, low-key, super sexy Praetorian T. I have a single TFF1. If you can't tell, the boys at the Shank House are lovers of the TFF series knives. This is a TFF1, bronze to violet fade handles, PVD hardware, blade, and clip. Then we have a TFF-H. So let's compare the three here and get a comparison between the three. Obviously, you see the H comes from the hybrid of the two. The TFF1 has the blade stock of the TFF-H, but thin handles. So this is very similar to the Praetorian T and Genesis T. 1/8" handles, thin blade. The TFF-H has the thin blade, similar to the TFF1, and the fat handles of the Fat Daddy. So 0.190, 0.187 to 0.190 on the handles. The TFF-H here has peaks and valleys on the flat of the blade, bronze handles, PVD hardware, and clip, and PVD spacers. And then the Fat Daddy, much like the Praetorian Tie, has the 0.260" thick fat blade, S35. This is what we would call either reticulated or oversized peaks and valleys. It's got some brush and flaming on it, flamed hardware, and a bronze to violet fade with brushed and flamed clip. It's very classy and sexy. And then the last Fat Daddy on the table, Predator. Got a bronze finish on the handle, flamed hardware, bronze on the spring, brushed and flamed clip. Those, if there was one model I would say go for it, do some sculpting, it's a TFF series because it's got a lot of real estate. As you can see looking back on the even on the TFF1, even though it's thinner scales, it's got a lot of real estate and it's really conducive to doing sculpting. It molds nicely in the hand, it's really ergonomic. It's just got a lovely feel. And then last, the USMC Fixed Fighter S35 blade steel. It's got this nice contoured multi-G10 grip. It has a pommel that can be taken off, but it's on there super snug, full tang on the USMC Fixed Fighter, and snugly fitted hilt, with of course the handmade leather sheath that goes with it. All right, everybody, so Victor and Shane at the Shank House, Memphis, Tennessee. Reach out if you want to get your hands on anything. Keep watching the videos. There will be more today to come. And until the next time, I'm out.